Hi, my name is Tom Bagwell. I'm the Executive Vice President of Peterson Trucks. I'm doing my best to try to help make the world a better place. With all the fear, stress, and anxiety brought on by the pandemic, I want to share insights into skills and abilities that we have to alleviate some of the suffering going on. The topic for our next Leadership Bites and Brews is character strengths, which will be on April 30th from 4 to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Marty Seligman, the less attractive guy and much smarter guy on the right, founded positive psychology, the scientific study of human well-being and flourishing. Positive psychology focuses on what is right with us. What are we when we are at our very best? Marty worked with Professor Chris Peterson to study people at their best. This study, these character strengths, were universally valued across cultures. Character strengths, the very best in us, produce good things for ourselves and others. These character strengths contribute to the collective good. They not only help you thrive, they help others too. When you take the character strengths survey, it's free. It will provide the results. I'll provide a link at the end of this video on how to do that. There are 24 distinct character strengths, from creativity to zest to leadership. These strengths are who we are. This is how we help others when we are at our best. Our strengths contribute to a better world. Unfortunately, most people don't know their own strengths. When we don't use our strengths, it's been correlated with depression. So I love this slide. This is what I show all my MBA students. That there's a very strong correlation between underuse of your strengths and depression. Well, that's what we don't need right now. Likewise, when we actually optimally use our strengths, it is negatively correlated with depression. The question becomes, well, how do I use my strengths? Well, the first part is to know what your signature strengths actually are. After you take the survey, it's your top 4 to 6 strengths. Gratitude is one of my signature strengths. Have I thanked you for watching this far in the video yet? Oh, that's humor. Squirrel. Let me focus again. I have found myself being more appreciative to people I meet and thanking them, appreciating and acknowledging people I see at a distance. So your top signature strengths are the ones you should focus on. So what makes them strengths? Once you complete that survey that I'll show you the link at the end, the first 4 to 6 are your signature strengths. Your signature strengths, you find they're essential to who you are. You couldn't imagine trying to live your life without them. Second, you're energized by your signature strengths. They make you want to do things, go after tasks, accomplish things. And lastly, you find them really easy to use. One of my strengths is humor. Once had a professor audit my class, and at the suggestion of one of his students, and he wrote, at the end, he sent me a nice note, and he goes, I see what my student was saying about you. He goes, your use of humor makes the class fly by. He goes, unfortunately, humor is not something that comes easy to me. I told him to take the survey and use his strengths that make his class come alive, not mine. It's about you being you on purpose, you being your best on purpose. So the first practical skill, and there is evidence supporting this, is to use one of your signature strengths in a new way each day. So for an example, is if I always express gratitude to my chiropractor, which I'm going to this afternoon, after he cracks my back, maybe I can write him a note. Because ordinarily I just thank him, but maybe I write him a note. Or if I really feel in the mood, maybe I bring him a roll of toilet paper. You know, today that's today's love language. To really get a bump using your strengths, you got to use them in a new way. The second technique, another way I want you to use strengths, is spotting strengths in yourself and others. It's pretty simple, but it requires you to pay attention to what is happening. I had a manager push back on one of my great ideas, couldn't understand it, and the first thing I mentioned is I appreciated his integrity. That's labeling the strength, integrity. And I told him, I appreciated his strength by sticking to his principles. That's the behavior. He pushed back. That was the behavior. And how I admired him for that. That's me expressing appreciation. So in that very simple thing, I appreciated his integrity by sticking to his principles, and I admired him for the pushback. And I told him, I need that for us to get stronger. That's strength spotting. When you do that, it improves both your recognition of what's going on with strengths and signature strengths, as well as improving their well-being. So here's what we got. On April 30th, this is just a little tasting menu. On April 30th from 4 to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're going to have a Leadership Bites and Brews webinar. Sign up by contacting your Peterson Trucks representative, or you can email me at tbagwell@petersontrucks.com. I'm going to want you to take the strengths test at www.authentichappiness.com. Are you going to ask me or Peterson Trucks for the how to take that test sheet, as well as getting a page on strengths? I hope to see you on April 30th, next Thursday. Have a great day. We'll get through this together. Thank you.